Today's tip does not exactly fall under plumbing, but with plumbing, we use a lot of extension cords, right? And one of my pet peeves is how someone rolls up an extension cord. And why? Not just because I'm very particular or OCD about the way I want my cord rolled up. It's because if you don't roll an extension cord up properly, what you end up doing is twisting the wires inside the jacket, and then eventually you have an extension cord that will not roll up correctly. It'll end up being twisted, it'll have loops hanging out and everything, and you've got this big mess that you can't get to unroll when you get ready to. So from the day you get your cord, don't do this, because when you do that, that twists the wires inside the jacket. A lot of guys I know will loop it up and they'll pull other loops through loops and do things like that, and it makes a big wad of it. That's not as bad on the cord, but it just makes a big mess to hang on your rack. And it does come apart easy, and if you love that, then fine. But again, don't roll it up on your arm. I know that seems easy, but after you do that several times, it's gonna twist the wire in the jacket, and then you're gonna have this twisted up wire that's never gonna roll up correctly. So how do you roll it up? About the right size loop, like so. Start it in your left hand or right, doesn't matter. But every time you roll it, give it a little bit of a twist. My dad used to always tell me, roll it up just like a lariat rope, son. And I said, well, Dad, I've never roped a horse. I don't know how to roll up a lariat rope. So I'm gonna tell you, roll it up like a lariat rope. Check in with your cowboys if you want to. But that's the way you do it. You want that rolled up so that every time you bring it together, you do a little bit of twist through these two fingers. You just roll the cable. And that's gonna give you a perfect roll every time. Also, make sure you stretch the cord out full length before you start rolling it up, because the cord needs to untwist as you go. If you got it wrapped up or laid in a pile and you're trying to roll it up like this, it's not gonna work right. So, give it that twist each time, roll it all up. Now granted, at the end of it, you can do one of a couple of things. I don't recommend plugging this end into the other end, because what that ends up doing is ended up breaking off your ground wire, and then you got a cord that's gonna get you injured. You do wanna take care of your extension cords to make sure that you don't get electrocuted, because believe it or not, more electricity kills plumbers than plumbing. When you get it rolled up like this, get you a good bungee cord of some sort, tie it off with a zip tie. You can take this and run it through and tie it up in a knot and do whatever you need to do like that, and sometimes that's okay. But eventually, that's also gonna make your wire be twisted up towards the end. So, take care of your extension cords, learn how to roll them up in a good, nice, round lariat rope, and you'll have a long life with them, and it'll take care of you too. That's how you roll up an extension cord.